there have been, a lot of strong female artists that have, come before me, have come after me, are with me, and I feel like it's important that we keep celebrating them because it's very difficult to release music as a female. That maybe one day Shah Rukh might kiss me on the cheek, and hey, he did. Kyle hai wo fir bhi mani usne haarni, lo ai dekho sherni, lo ai dekho sherni, lo ai dekho sherni.
Radio Nasha. Hi, Pareee hu main, and you're watching us on Radio Nasha. And I think I am the perfect person to speak to you about this. You know why?
Tell me. Ooh, oh my God, Sherni! This is your theme song. I did this for you.
And I already have a tattoo called Sherni. I got it done in 2019.
Love it.
So yeah, Sherni Ayi, Raja Kumari.
I love that Sherni. See, I felt like it was a theme song for a lot of people, and now I've just met someone who it's specifically for. It's perfect.
Yes. So I'm going to begin by asking you, why are you a Sherni?
I think, a Sherni will do whatever needs to be done for her family to get it done. And I feel like I have been fearless in a lot of moments. And when maybe I could have taken a easier route, I decided to just break through and be exactly who I am. And I feel like Shernis are fearless, and that I relate to.
Yeah. Is there any particular moment where you felt the most like a Sherni?
I would have to say getting on set with Sushmita Sen, I was like, oh my God, I'm sharing a frame with Miss Universe. Okay, so I must be somebody.
And she herself is a Sherni.
She is the Sherni. I want to be like Sushmita, that's it. When I grow up, I just want to be like Sushmita.
You know, I've had similar thoughts about her. I mean, I've looked up to her, the way she conducts herself.
She's the best.
The way she talks, oh my God. So
what a boss. The whole time we were on set, I was just like, I can't handle it. Like when she left set, I was like, okay, she's gone now, I can relax. Like, it's like her energy just makes me like on edge because how magnetic she is, how much power she holds when she walks in a room, and her professionalism and her talent and her dedication to her craft. I just want to be like her more and more.
How excited were you when you got this project, and tell me about that. I mean,
it came as a WhatsApp.
It came as a WhatsApp?
Yeah, from production. And they were like, do you want to do this? And I was like, do you know who you're talking to? Of course I want to do this. So I was happy. My WhatsApp is like known to the public, I guess. And what was really cool about this project was from like saying yes to doing it, to creating the song, to shooting the video was like the shortest span of time I've ever had. So it's like, it was so much fun because like when we were writing it, we were like, oh, this is coming out. Like sometimes you write music, you don't know where it's gonna go, but there was this guarantee that this superstar was gonna be on it, that it's gonna have this amazing platform, and that I get to be in the video. So really fun, positive experience.
Where does this power come from? I mean,
Andar se aata hai. Andar se.
You know what, I'll tell you, I got this tattoo at a point in my life when everything was just going haywire. You know, everything was messy, okay, and it just messed with my head so much that I started saying this to myself that I am a Sherni and I'm going to get through it.
Affirmations.
And then I was like, मैं ना इसको चिपका लेती हूँ अपनी body में. I want to look at it every day, and that kind of gave me so much strength.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's what tattoos do. I mean, I got this one after I did my first headlining show in India. Well, this one was after my first shows in India because people would keep telling me I wasn't Indian, and I was like, check the bloodline, bro. First off, like, excuse me. And this one was after my first headlining show. I was like, my mic hand is a weapon. It's a trishul.
But what a year it has been for you, right? Oh,
big year.
With Jawan.
John Legend before that, let's not forget. That was a crazy one. EGOT in the country, you know.
So a great year. I mean, I also saw, a post on Instagram. You wrote this very simple thing, dreams do come true.
Yeah.
How important has this year been for you?
I feel like this is the harvest year. Like I remember planting the specific seeds, like dreaming it and thinking that one day this will happen, and then they're all coming out now, and it's just giving me a lot of faith in the process. And I know all the dreams I asked for are gonna come. I just have to be patient. Like, I talk about my vision board, and I'm like, okay, like there's a picture of like L.A. Reid and Rihanna, and I'm like, L.A. Reid signed me to my first deal. Picture of A.R. Rahman, and it's like, okay, he's my musical mentor. Like, now I can call him with one phone call, and like, you know, Shah Rukh was on there there was a picture of Shah Rukh, Gauri, like Suhana and Aarya when they were little kids, and I put it there because I wanted to know him as a person, not just like work with him. I was
you
like,
meet him?
of course, Gauri is the producer on Jawan. I met Suhana and Aarya, and Suhana's like, I heard I'm on your vision board, and I was like, hold on, you're a baby. I'm not creepy. You were a little baby, you know. Like I just thought, you know, I wanted to know you, and I feel like all these things have come, and the last thing is for me to get married. That's the center of the vision board. So I need to trust the process.
You need a share?
Yeah, of course. How can he survive around a Sherni if he's not a share?
Yeah. But you know, when I was growing up, I remember one of the first female rappers that I heard was Hardcore. You know, when she came out with that song, Ek gilasi, do gilasi, teen gilasi. Oh, I loved it.
Yeah.
And that powerful awaz, I was like, kya awaz hai yaar.
Yeah.
So, who was that one inspiration or that one person? Was there any one
I mean, there's a lot of voices that have inspired me. I mean, I think like when you were saying that, I was thinking like the Nuran sisters. Like I love voices like that. I think there have been songs in Bollywood that have that like tribal, like powerful, Jin ke sara ho, like all that vibes. Like my God, I love that. And I feel like that's kind of the world of my voice. And now I want to like learn more. Like I want to like expand my vocals into that space. I think a lot of people are surprised when I sing, and I've been singing, but I think the rapping is what people know me for. So it's time to try new things and go forward with abundance and fearlessness.
Yeah.
Sherni.
Of course.
There have been, a lot of strong female artists that have, come before me, have come after me, are with me, and I feel like it's important that we keep celebrating them because it's very difficult to release music as a female. Like we are up against so much, so I think the more we support each other, the more females are going to be in music.
Why do you say it's difficult to release music as a female?
Are you serious?
No, I really want to
Wow.
know because
Yeah, I mean, there's so much against you. I mean, when you're at the major label, you think about like the men, they just put on a backwards hat, a t-shirt, and they go on stage, where we have so many beauty standards we need to hold up to, fashion. When I came in the scene and I wanted to have dancers and get my glam done, that was like unheard of, to have dancers on stage. Like that was such a struggle in the beginning to really establish myself as a female artist, because of course I can go on there by myself, but I had a vision for, what I thought that we should be international level, and I had seen so many performers perform, and I know what it takes. And I feel like, whenever you get into a situation, I think like most of the tour, like concerts up until this year, they'd have one female on the lineup. I mean, I was lucky to be the one female, but that's not right. There's a billion people. How is there no space? Now you're gonna see all female stages. Now this is like me on a soapbox screaming for 5 years, and like finally it's happening. So I know that there's impact, and I'm happy about it, and I know that there's progress, and the more female artists that are doing different types of things, the better.
Right.
Honestly, there's not only one seat at the table that we all have to fight each other for. I refuse to believe that.
Absolutely. I also know you're a complete, like filmy buff.
To a certain
Hindi
point,
filmy?
I enjoy them, but then when people ask me like for like dialogues or lyrics, I'm like, you guys know I don't speak Hindi, right? Like I have like some idea of what it sounds like, and then but I can read in Hindi, so whenever I sing a Hindi song, I ask for it in Devanagari so I can understand if it's ka or ka.
Oh, wow.
Because otherwise I'll mess it up.
Yeah.
So it's like, I'm getting better. But we
Right.
can try. Come on, ask me some questions.
What films did you grow up like watching?
Oh, okay. Definitely like Hum Aapke Kaun, Dilwale Dulhaniya Le Jayenge. Swadesh was a super important film. It's the reason I moved to India. That film evoked so much feeling from me, where I was like, why can't I go to India? Like, why do I have to stay here? Like, how is this the norm? Just because I was born here doesn't mean I can't go home. So that movie was really important to me. And, God, there's so many, but Telugu films were super influential. Sagar Sangamam, that's one of my favorite films. Swarna Kamalam, Ananda Bhairavi, Saptapadi, anything with classical dance, like from the 90s and that time period. I made my brothers watch Mohabbatein, Kuch Kuch Hota Hai, like all those films. That was like a golden period for me, where I really like because I didn't see myself outside, and growing up in America, I didn't relate to a lot of that was going on. I feel like I just lost myself into that world. Like when I turned on the film, I felt like, I don't know, accepted, or I could be there, or maybe Shah Rukh would think I was beautiful too. Like like these were all things like I'd be in a space where no one understood my beauty, and I wasn't the standard of beauty, and it's not like anybody was saying like you're my crush. So it's like I could dream that maybe one day Shah Rukh might kiss me on the cheek, and hey, he did.
Woohoo!
Dreams do come true, guys.
What a moment it must have been. Shah Rukh ki aankhein.
I love Shah Rukh. SRK and RK forever. Can't break it. Can't break the
Right.
bond.
How can women be Shernis?
I think you need to be authentic. I think just whatever you are, you don't need to emulate someone else. Just because me or Sushmita Sen are so intense, your Sherni energy can come from you just being who you are, knowing who you are. Spend time understanding what you actually like. I think we're in this time period where women are getting the chance to get to know themselves. People are getting married later, they're getting into their careers, and I think like whatever is your calling, you do that, you walk in your calling, you're a Sherni. That's it.
Yeah, and I am already.
You're already done. She's a Sherni, she got on the tat.
All right, but thank you Sherni for
Thank
talking
you,
to me
thank
today. Sherni aa chuki hai. Sherni yahin par thi, I think. Yahin thi hamesha.
Yeah, always. Do you want me to sing it? Is that what you're saying? Yes. Is that the cue for me to sing?
That's the cue.
All right, I got it. You guys like my Hindi? You better listen to my pronunciation, okay? All right. भड़की ज्वाल से कहर मचाए वो राख कर दे दुश्मन को बदला उसने रूप है अपना डालोड कर रक्षक वो डर को उसने त्याग है दिया अर्थ दे दिया मकसद को शक्ति ने अवतार है लिया आई है बन के आर्य वो दहाड़े से मारे हर कोई घबरा गया जो आड़े आया उसको पंजों में दबा दिया घायल है वो फिर भी मानी उसने हारनी लो आई आई देखो शेरनी लो आई आई देखो शेरनी लो आई आई देखो शेरनी.
Woo! I think that should be the
In classical dance, this is a sherni. So that's why it's in the video, and I'm like, ah.
Thank you so much once again, Sherni, for talking to me. I'm going to call you Sherni now.
I'm taking it. I love it. It's one of my new nicknames now. Sherni Gangotri, RK, Kumari, daughter of the King of Kings, Queen of Hindustan. Who knows? What else we can add?
Thank you so much,
Thank
and all
you.
the very best for whatever you do next.
Thank you so much.
Radio Nasha.